Hi, this is Rob and Ali sharing with you our passion of all things cruise and travel and all things moving fringe. I keep noticing my fringe keeps moving and growing.
We are on the P&O Pacific Adventure and we are in an Oceanview cabin 5308. This is actually an upgrade. We actually booked an obstructed Oceanview and we've been upgraded, I think, 5 categories to this Oceanview, full Oceanview. It's at the front on the port side and it's we're going to take you to have a look around.
Do you know, when you say port side, my brain suddenly goes port side left.
That's right.
And there's a tip how you remember that. So port is red, like red wine, and red is like for Labour, which is left. Rob just thinks that's so convoluted, but I always remember it.
It's actually really close to the Atrium, this, so it'll be handy for the coffee shop. Let's go and take a look around.
Rob and Ali, uncut, uncensored. We've just come down the stairs from the muster station. This is probably the first time that we've ever arrived at a cabin and we haven't been in first. We normally go in, have a little nosy around, and then we'll do the filming. So this is raw footage of actually us going in for the first time.
I never censor any of our footage.
First impression is it's nice and airy and beige. So it's a very beige kind of room in here. Smells really nice and fresh, nice and bright. Big windows. So the bed configuration is a double bed. Sometimes, even though you've asked for a twin room, you'll have the twin beds are separate. And so this time they've got the double bed. So this is just first impressions. So they've had the aircon on, so it's nice and it's a nice air conditioned room. Now, so the bed looks huge, doesn't it? Lots of nice space either side. Let's check out the lighting situation.
To be honest with you, the Oceanview rooms, certainly on the encounter, are not usually configured this way. The bed usually comes off the side wall.
I think they could have had it that way, definitely, so that you could have stood by the window. It's probably, it's a peculiar way to do it, I think.
It is, because all that shelving that's by the window there is
lost.
Useless now, yeah.
So we've got these lovely lamps at the side.
Yes, put the lights on
now,
because we're a bit dark in here.
I can't see a USB port here at all. We've got the lighting behind here that controls everything. Let's have a look at the... I said it was uncensored, so it's not slick. This is literally as we've come in. No, so I can't. There we go. Oh, we have the Opera House. Come and have a look at this. Look at that. And there we have the ferry going past. How wonderful is that? If you were flying in from anywhere and you hadn't seen that, that would be an absolute treat for you. I'm loving that. That's super. Okay, so the bedding feels lovely. 2 nice big pillows. Now, you do get the option for extra pillows if you want. This all feels good. So we've got 2 chairs in here. Now this is going to be the problem. I can see this straight away. Our cases haven't arrived yet, but we've just got our bags here. But we have this chair. So if we put the chair here, you're going to have to do a bit of a hip hop over the bed. Luckily, I've got my flares and I've got my trainers on so I can bounce across the bed. So that's a bit strange, isn't it? You're going to have to move this chair constantly round.
Yes, because it's in the front of the fridge.
Yeah. So I'm sorry this is going to be all over the place, but this is just as we've walked in, so this is raw as we're seeing it. Bedside cabinets, 2 big drawers either side, so they're great for things like your underwear and kind
of. Oh,
whatnot.
that's close, that ferry.
Ooh.
The other cabinet over here, like say.
Here is the little mini fridge. Let's see. It says keep it cool but not cold. This appliance is a cooler, not a refrigerator. Okay, and that's probably because people do say often that they don't get very cold. Our little tip is keep this door open. Now, luckily on this one, I can see that the door opens up against the wall, which means you can keep this open and you're not going to trip into it and fall over it and stuff. So that's what we do, and by keeping that open, the air circulates and keeps the fridge nice and cold. Okay, so there's nothing. They've taken out the little door things, whatever you call them.
Yeah, the
little
shelves,
trays.
racks, whatever. Yeah.
So that's
No,
it.
they're shelves that are in it, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like little shelves and they put in little racks. So that's fine, because I have, I always bring my own little supply of chocolate, and we have some non-alcoholic beers. So that's going to be perfect for that. They have Cool Ridge water. So they've got some bottled water here that says buy 5 and get 1 free. They are $5.50 each.
Oh, I think our steward's here.
Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it, if the bags have come straight away? Let's go and see. Hello. Hello.
Sorry to bother you.
That knock on the door was Jonas, who is our steward for the
Stateroom attendant.
stateroom
I
attendant.
believe that's the.
He
I've got the
was.
light here. You just silhouette it. Let me move around a bit. There we go.
Yeah. Can you see all the creases now? You can see the back of me. Okay.
You can see your face now. Doesn't look like you're in witness protection now.
You had the fuzzy face. He was wonderful. So he kind of went, I'm not going to pester you. Is everything all right with your room? Have a good look. Let me know if you want anything else. Most importantly, he said, have you been to your muster station? Please go to your muster station first. You get it out the way. It takes 2 seconds. Otherwise, they will just keep
It literally was.
hounding.
We would have had to walk past him basically in order to get.
Yes, they will hound you, and it'll just ruin your day by having to take time out. And
And it gets to the stage whereas if you're the only people left, or there's just a group of you, they will call you by name.
Yes.
So
yeah.
don't be in the naughty corner.
So he was lovely. He said, have a look round, give me a call anytime for anything you want. That is a really nice touch. We have been on cruises recently, and actually they're like kind of ninja cabin attendants. You just don't see them. They're going to
Like
slide in.
Temu delivery men.
It is. They're just going to slide in and slide out, which is great. You know, you come back in and your room's all done. But it is nice to see a face and to know that it's no problem if you want extra towels or extra pillows. So I was up to the water. So it's $27.50 if you want 5 bottles of water. No, thank you. I'll give that a miss. There is water at every bar here, and then also by the buffet area upstairs. So I'm not going to bother with that one. Box of tissues. I always like the tissues. Again, they kind of stopped doing these on a lot of the cruises because it's just to save a few dollars. But it's always nice to have those. Great big huge TV, and let's see, does this, it moves. I'm just doing the dust. I'm doing the dust test.
It is quite disconcerting. I'm just seeing this Captain Cook. I don't keep doing this, but look how close these are. And they keep coming past the window. It's very disconcerting.
I think it's fabulous. I think it's just so good. It's like being on your own private yacht. That you're actually on the water and getting these things going past. I have just done the sneaky dust test. Spotless behind
that's
here.
good.
Big tick. Huge big mirror here. Ta-da! So, this is, so this little area, it's not very big. We will have to share this. Robert and I are going to be sharing
There are
this
some lights. Would you mind
area.
put those lights on down there? Just so we've got a bit more. This camera is not great in dark light.
We're going to be sharing this little area for laptops, cameras, plugging everything in to be recharged, and then I will probably do my hair and things here. I might have to use the bathroom to do my makeup because it is limited space. Oh, here we go. Here is the old hairdryer. I have brought my own. This is the very, very old-fashioned kind of hairdryer that they've got. Literally will dry your hair, but you will not be able to style it probably with one of these things. But yeah, it kind of just does the job. So we have here, the configuration for your sockets is
Australian.
We've got 2 USBs. That's about it, is it?
US. 2
These
US.
are the US, aren't they?
110 volt US.
Now, I always think it's funny to have a telephone. I think it seems very old-fashioned, but actually we've started using them again now recently, because of course they do have things like your in-room dining, so you can book your dining from here. They have housekeeping and then guest services and dinner reservations. So we have started to use the telephones now to save waiting in queues, because we found that we were wasting so much time having to go make dinner reservations and go into guest services to ask questions. So we just sit here now and do it that way. And yeah, so that's just kind of a quick tip for everybody. To-do list. Pen and paper. It's empty, but I'm sure we're going to fill this in. So, what have we got here? Room service. Oh, right, okay, yes. So these QR codes, again, a lot of the times you forget to use these to kind of just make life easier for you. So, if you scan these QR codes on your phone, you will get things like your room service, which will be the dining options that you can have in your room if you want breakfast and things like that, or if you want something bringing to the room. So just do a quick scan. Again, it's your holiday. Make the most of all these facilities. They are included in the price. Give yourself a break and avoid the queues. And then life on board, I think that's for things like your good times and the activities, and if you want to book things like the Edge, the good times. So they have this on the app, and I think they have the whole program on the app, but they still do the paper copies. And Robert, recently, tell them about what you found recently, Robert. You found the good times from, what was it, how many years ago?
Sorry, yes, from our very first cruise in 2008.
Robert actually found them. So
I did.
I don't know whether, ladies, do you think that's a lucky find, or do you think that's hoarding? Hoarding! I don't know. Robert we thought it was a lucky find because we could show you guys what it was like, the activities from, gosh, how many years ago is that now then? What's that?
Oh, 16 years ago. 16 years ago. And strangely enough, the prices for some of the things on board, like especially in Spa, were not that dissimilar.
Actually, I think some of them were less expensive now, and there was certainly more activities now, so the choice is just fantastic now. It has not diminished in any way. If nostalgia is making you think that you used to get more back in the day, I can promise you didn't, because we have the paper copies to prove it. There's a lot for us to go through there. Let's carry on with the room tour. We've got the 3 big drawers here. Again, they're fabulous for all kinds of your knick-knacks and things. This is the snack shelf. That's all this is. It's where I put my crisps and nuts and those kind of things. The walls are they're not magnetic. Yes, no, I always call them magnetic. They're not. They're metal, so you can put your magnets on them. The aircon. So. As we said before, this is a glorious day today. We thought it was going to be very cold in Sydney. That is what the weather forecast had predicted. It's beautiful. We have got this, I think that will go down. Is that another one? Another 2, it will go down. And I would actually say they've got it on pretty much perfect temperature. It's beautiful.
Don't knock it too much. It looks a bit wobbly.
It does look a little bit wobbly. But it's quiet.
It is.
You just go. It's really quiet.
Before we leave here, though, let's just have a quick look under the bed. Are we going to be able to get our cases under the bed? Bag's in the way, unfortunately. I can't. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Extra bedding and things under the bed, but yes.
Room for cases.
Now, I am going to have to do this because I can't. No, so we're a bit, Luckily, I brought the adapters that have lots of the USB kind of ports on one, because there isn't one by the side of the bed. Now that is really annoying, because that is where you put your telephone to give you the alarm to get out of bed. So Robert, I'm afraid you are just going to have to get up when that alarm gets off.
This room is very close to the cafe anyway, so let's carry on.
You see, I've given that job. I've already delegated that job to Robert, that he'll have to get up to do the phones. Now, what I was saying about the table is, it's lovely to have a little table. However, this is just a pain in the butt. And I'm not sure, but I think one of these things may have to go, because we've got 2 chairs.
It's very crowded, isn't it?
And a table, and we're just constantly going to be having to move this stuff to get round. So we might actually ask Jono? No, it was like Jonas to move some of this stuff.
Yeah,
for
we'll
us.
see. We'll see how we go. We'll give it a play.
Okay, so Robert's backing up. Beautiful big. Yes, I sound very vain when I keep saying beautiful big mirrors, but it's great to have a full length mirror. Make sure that your shoes and everything are matching. Huge. This is great. I love the way they do this wardrobe, because this is round the other side, so it's like having your own film star dressing room and ensuite. So you've got your bedroom round there tucked around the side, and then this comes around a corridor. So the bathroom door isn't opening up into your cabin, so it's a little bit more discreet when you come, if you want to get dried out here, or you've been the loo or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit more private. And then your wardrobe, it's just open, so you're not bothering with doors and stuff like that. So it's open, but you're not looking at it because it's facing this way. Lots and lots of space on the floor here to kick off your shoes. Again, make the main room look tidy, because you can just kick everything in here, throw your bags on the floor and everything. It's a fabulous configuration. And then we've got this, the open shelving, and if you like us and you pack in cubes, you can unpack in about 5 minutes, because you just throw your cubes in here and you're done. Little safe, let's see. There we go.
Oh, is that a wad of money that's No, unfortunately not on this cruise.
I was hoping you hadn't noticed that wad of money. Yes, I was going to take it for myself and go to the casino. The safe, even if you don't use it to lock up, use it to put your car keys in and your wallet and things. Car keys, most importantly. That is the thing that when you disembark and you go to get in your car to go home, everybody goes, what the hell did I do with them? First thing, use that to put your keys in. Keeps everything in the one spot. Okay, so initial thoughts on the bathroom. Looks a bit tired looking. It's functional. They're always small.
Yes.
This is just starting to show its age now, because it's this kind of creamy top. Even though it's creamy, you can tell it's just kind of aged, and they're kind of around the tiles and things here are starting to, it's spotless, everything's clean. It just starting to look a bit tired. Good lighting, shelving here, that should be enough. This is Robert's favourite kind of configuration, is just a straight,
This light's my favourite thing, isn't it?
The light. Is because sometimes the sinks are in the corner, and when he gets a shave, his elbows keep bashing into the corners of these small rooms. So this is great, and it's just enough where you can put your bag there.
Absolutely, and there's a shelf underneath as well.
Yeah, shelf on the bottom. And they always put the bins on the side like this, which I always thought was really strange, but it said that you can just throw the stuff in. You can sit here and you can play basketball here. So let's just do the towel check. So there's just, let's see. Sometimes, these, you kind of go just about. It'll wrap round, but it's a little bit skimpy. Beautiful, nice feel to those towels, not mean at all. But we can just ask for more. They always bring you more if you want them. And then just 2 hand towels. Did I say soap? Yeah, so you've got your soap dispenser on here. Let's see. Nice flower water. And the shower, we hate the shower curtain. And you know why we hate the shower curtain? Is because when you put the hot water on, it drifts in and sticks to your body. And then if it doesn't quite meet the bottom here, and sticks out. All the water falls down the shower curtain and floods the room. So this is what we do. We just don't use it because you might get a few splashes, but you'll keep the room drier if you just actually don't use the curtain at all. So there's a little mat there. It's tiny. I mean, it's tiny. And really, I wouldn't have the curtain just because it's so small, but it is adequate, I would say.
Shower head.
So yeah, you'll be okay. I'll let you know in the review whether there's enough water pressure to actually wash your hair and things. Sometimes it's so little dribbly. That light keeps going. And then we've got shampoo.
It's very dark in that corner.
It is. So I'll let you know what the water temperature and everything is like later on and how the loos work when we do a follow-up review.
Okay.
There are two very sturdy hooks on the back here. This will be for your robe for when you want to go to the spa.
I haven't got robes.
I know. I'm just now. So on P&O, the pool towels, they always put them in the room for you. So here's our pool towels here. And normally you can't ask for extras normally on your pool towels. You do just get the one. They don't have that thing here where you have to check in your towel in and out. There are some cruises now where you have to show your card, and if you cannot produce the towel at the end of your cruise, you will be charged for it. Don't seem to bother here with that, but it is in your room. So if you're going to go out to the pool, take it with you. You'll be hard pushed to get one around the pool, and either throw it in the bin wet upstairs where the pool is, and then again just ask your cabin attendant for a new one. And then of course you've got your
Life jackets.
That's the one. The word just eluded me. So pleased, I'm very pleased with it. I can't say I'm displeased because they've given us an extra chair and a table. You can't really say that, can you? It's just that's too cluttered for me. So yeah, really loving it, very pleased with it. Only negative would be that there is no USB by the side of the bed, and that the configuration means that you're just too cluttered, and it might have been better if they had put it this way, I think.
Yeah, across one of the sidewalls. And the Oceanview ones we've been in before have had that configuration.
Yeah. So I think it is beer o'clock and lunch. Like, are we going to be able to get lunch?
Well,
yes,
we'll
we
see,
are. 2 o'clock. Let's go and see where we can get some food. So,
okay. There we go. There is our tour of cabin 5308. It's on deck 5. It is very close to the Atrium and very close to the coffee shop. So,
yay!
if you've liked our video, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and hit the notification if you want to see more of our videos. We will leave you for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Oh yeah, keep following, keep watching for the rest of this cruise.
Okay, bye for now.
Bye.